Hello, everyone, and welcome to my once weekly show. My name is Michelle Marie, and I am both a Vedic and Western astrologer, as well as a tarot and oracle card reader. And I am so incredibly blessed to have the amazing Nancy, a Crone's Intuition, on my show today. It has been way too long because we've known each other in the chats and we've been following each other's channels for years. And so I am finally, yay, excited to introduce my fabulous audience to Nancy. Welcome, Nancy. Yay.
Oh, thank you, Michelle. Hey, everybody.
Yeah. And so, Nancy, tell us a little bit about yourself and what services you offer and just your amazing gifts.
Well, I just love being on TarotTube and showing people what's going on in my life and sharing. I do oracle card readings. I just do them in the chats. I don't do, private readings. But I just love everybody that I have met here on TarotTube, and I have learned so much from everybody. I am very close to my Archangel Michael. He has been with me for my whole life, and so he has been such an inspiration to me. And I'm just very happy to be here tonight.
Oh, we're happy to have you. And if we've got Archangel Michael with us, we're good. He's a great troll killer. So we are all protected tonight. Thank you, Nancy. I'm a big Archangel. I have him over here on my altar too. He's great. He's always encouraging me to go for it.
Yes.
All right. So let's say hi to some wonderful people in our audience. We have Ramon here. Good to see you, Ramon. Scarab. We have the lovely, joyful Jen. It is lovely to see you, joyful Jen. And let's see. We've got Willow Love. I went ahead and got your question. Thank you so much, Willow Love, for joining us. We really appreciate that. And Jen says, yay, Nancy. Woohoo. We're all fans of Nancy for sure. Patty D is here. Good to see you, Patty D. We're getting an extra special hello from one of the Jackies. Super excited to see you, honey. I'm convinced that there's more than one Jackie because I've seen her on multiple channels at once doing like her magic.
She never sleeps. She
doesn't. Morning, noon, or night, there's always a Jackie in the chats. And sometimes there's more than one because she'll jump. So, yeah. And then we've got we have Lightfoot. Good to see you, Lightfoot. We have a cute puppy. And the lovely Scott is with us. Thank you for joining us, Scott. Oh, I love being in the chat on your show too. And reading with Scott. He's wonderful. Everyone's saying hi to each other. Hi, Jen. Good to see you, Jen. It's good to see you again on the show. Yeah, I love that photo. That's great. And then we have everyone's saying hello. Oh, Rachel's here. Good to see you, Rachel. Welcome, welcome. I want to make sure I don't miss anyone. So many questions, so little time. Yes. So just to let you guys know, last week I was on poor Gerald. It was almost 3.5 hour show, and he had to go 2 hours and 20 minutes in, and we were still like trying to get to the end of the questions. So it was a lot of people. So I'm going to try to keep it. I put some things in place to make it a little more VIP this time. So just to let everybody know, I already posted this in the community tab. A lot of us are losing subscribers just randomly because YouTube is updating its algorithm. And I informed my listeners last night and the day before, and I got over 10 back. So, and then when I was on Marina's channel yesterday, I mean, even Sherry popped out of the audience and said, wait, I'm not even subscribed to Marina's channel. So there's something going on with the algorithm that's like kicking you guys off, and you have to be on my channel, subscribe for at least 10 minutes to get a reading. So make sure you're subscribed before asking a question. Okay. Just letting everybody know that's what's going on in the YouTube land. All right. Oh, thank you for all the, Lalima is here. Good to see you, Lalima. Love your beautiful flowers. Okay, we'll go ahead and get your question in, Lalima. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, it wasn't like Scott, though. I think like 3 or 4 hours is a record for me. I could not go over what Scott. I think Scott's like 13 hours or something.
I think it's 14. Yeah.
He's a machine. Like, it's impressive. And then we have Lisa. Good to see you, Lisa. And then we'll give you a general from your guides. Thank you, Lalima. All right. Oh, Sonia joined us. Oh, very cool. And she put a dragon up for Nancy. So
Aw.
Nancy just showed me her crystal dragon. She's freaking gorgeous, you guys. I'm glad she's going to be part of the readings today. Okay. So let's go ahead and I'm going to tell everybody what the questions are like first. We have Rachel Rose first, and then Willow Lane, and then we have Lalima. And then if anybody else tips, you're going to be in that order. And then if we have time at the end, we'll get to you in lightning round, but you do need to be in the audience. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's see. Oh, Mariana, good to see you. And I'll put you in the queue. Thank you. Thank you. Lisa, I got you in as well. All right. So before we go into the questions, because I'm still getting a few of those, I'm going to go into the Vedic astrology for the next coming weeks so that you guys are prepared. Now, I already covered what's going on from the 1st to the 10th in my shorts feed. If you guys go to my shorts feed at Astrological Tarot, every time I see a transit coming up, I do a 1 minute or less video warning you guys on what's going to happen. Okay. And today we have an Adi Libra, an Adi Yoga in Libra. I already made a video on it. It's super, super lucky if you've got any planets in sidereal Libra. Okay. So just keep that in mind. And then the next main thing we have coming our way is the sun is going to be in Aries. That's at 22 degrees and 57. And he's going to be aspecting Saturn at 22 degrees and 57 of Aquarius. So this is compounded by a debilitated Jupiter and Mercury in the Navamsha. That's like our dharmic chart, the fruits of the chart. So this basically what this says is you can face some obstacles, some delays, or some feelings of restriction in achieving your goals. And that's despite the fact that Jupiter is moving into Taurus today, which is supposed to give us a lot of material oomph. So this is just going to create a little bit of a bump, and this is on May 7th, okay? So individually, you can face some obstacles, delays, like those feelings of restrictions that I mentioned. Collectively, a lot of our societal structures may experience some upheaval or constraints. You can perform Vedic remedies such as Saturn's mantras. You can practice discipline. You can seek guidance from mentors to navigate this period with more patience. And just use this time for introspection, especially during Saturn's stern influence. And I'll go ahead and give you a really good Bija mantra for Saturn if you're really feeling this. Om Pram Prim Pram Sa Shanishwaraya Namaha. And that is a very powerful mantra. We call it a Bij mantra because it's like planting a seed that grows into a big, beautiful tree. So when you say that one mantra, it's a seed mantra. It grows and grows and grows and grows in the other dimensions and worlds. And the best day to say that is on a Saturday. Okay, so if you're really feeling that this energy upcoming on the 7th is going to be an issue for you, doing that 108 times via a mala. This is a mala right here. It's 108 beads, and that can kind of help you with that energy. And then on the 8th, I'm just going to get ahead a little bit. We have a new moon, and this is in Bharani Nakshatra. Okay, Bharani is where we had the eclipse that ended Roe v. Wade. Okay, it represents the woman's womb, and it represents she who bears. So a few years ago, we had our eclipses in Ravati. We just had a major solar eclipse in Ravati in America this year. This one, that was in Pisces. This one was in Aries, and it caused a big upheaval when it came to women in the United States of America. So individually, you can feel compelled to confront really deep-seated fears or undergo significant personal changes under this new moon on the 8th. This moon invokes these transformative energies because it's ruled by the deity Yama, or Lord of Death. He's the guy up here. Okay. So collectively, this alignment brings about intense emotions. It can bring upheavals in power dynamics, but you need to be aware of impulsiveness and confrontations because it's a fiery energy. You can perform Vedic remedies. You can practice some meditation. You can do some more introspection. You can honor your ancestors to navigate this period with grace. But just use this time for healing. Use it for inner renewal. Harness this very transformative, death-like power of the new moon to adopt change and emerge stronger from challenges. And I'm going to give you a Yama mantra for this because he's bringing a lot of transformation our way with this one. This is very simple. Om Yamaye Namaha. And again, that's also best done on Saturdays or the day of the moon. So, and that's on the 8th. I'm going to go into Akshaya Tritiya and a bunch of other beautiful, auspicious things coming for us later. But I do want to get to your readings. So I hope that was helpful, guys. And yeah, so, if you are always interested to see what's going on astrologically, I try to keep you all up to date. So, hey, okay. And is there anything you would like to add, Nancy, or do you want to get into questions? What's your feel?
I just love to listen to you do the mantras, Michelle.
Oh, thank you.
Yes. Jonathan is so fortunate to have you there doing the mantras and your beautiful energy and everything. And he is very good at picking out gifts.
He is, isn't he? Yeah. So I got this beautiful necklace from Jonathan. It's a shukatite, I believe. I think that's the name of it. I've never heard of the stone before, and he bought me this beautiful necklace. And of course, almost all my jewelry's from him. So he likes to spoil me. So I'm lucky. And he actually taught me mantras because he was he ran there's a yoga center. It's called the Sivananda Yoga Vedanta Association, and it's his guru was Swami Vishnu Devananda, and he studied under him, and he was the director of the Sivananda Yoga Vedanta Center of Chicago, New York, and he also worked in Valmarin for many years. And so he knows yoga and mantras and things like that too. So we have that in common. And he does my mantra practice with me in the morning. Yeah, I know. It's amazing. We're very lucky to have each other. So, so I love that you tapped into that. All right. So let's see who else came in. We have Mary. Good to see you, Mary. Lovely to see you. Everyone's saying hi to everyone. You guys are such a great audience. You're fantastic. We got your sticker, Lightfoot. Thank you. Oh, and Hypnicity is here. Another Washingtonian. Good to see you. All right. And yes, please subscribe to Nancy's channel. All of her links are in the description, and Jackie's a moderator, so that should be clickable. Okay. All right. Okay, so let's go to the questions. Just to let everyone know, we've got Rachel Rose, and then Willow Lane, and then Lima, and then Lightfoot. Shutterkite, that's it. Thank you, Maruta. You know your stones. Yes, that's what I'm wearing. Jonathan bought this for me. I put it on yesterday for the first time, so I'm very, very blessed. Joyful Journey, we went ahead and got that. Okay, Jamila, I want to put you in. Just to let you know, Jamila, we do our tippers first. All of the links are in the description. And then we move into lightning round, and you need to be present for that, for the free reading. Okay, so just be aware. Alaska, Charlene, welcome for Alaska. I haven't seen your name before. That's awesome. I had a family member serve in ADAC. So I know a little bit about Alaska. So welcome. All right. And thank you, Imelda. Yes, I'm a very spoiled girl. Thank you very much. Oh, yeah, we're lucky. Okay. Oh, Shem is here. Hi, Shem. Good to see you too. Thank you, Joyful. You're so sweet. Yep. Okay. So let's go to our first starred question. And it is Miss Rachel Rose. I'm excited to see what you have for us this week, honey. I am not seeing that you asked a specific question, so go ahead and put that in while I pull cards. Okay, Miss Rachel? Otherwise, I'm just going to give you a general because you're first in line. Oh, there you are. Boom. Hey, Jeff. Good to see you. Welcome. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. And Nancy, you can go at any time if you have cards too. Okay. So Rachel's question is, I just started taking courses and finished one certificate. Congratulations, Rachel. When this is soon over, I want to do another, something bigger. Ooh, I'm thinking expressive arts therapy or public health. I just need a new direction. The classes help me to redirect how poorly I feel about my work environment. So Rachel's in the Army, and so she's got some stuff there. Also making healthy changes in other ways. Thanks. That's wonderful. I'm so glad to hear that. You're clearly looking at your 10th house energy. So the guides are already pointing me to that. So you're in the right headspace, Rachel. Oh, and Imelda says, expressive arts therapy sounds interesting. So there you go. You already have someone that's...
I have 3 cards for Rachel.
Go ahead.
The first one, Rachel, is the card of new beginnings. And it looks like there's going to be a lot open to you. You just have to decide what you want to do, what is calling to you, and what will fulfill you. The divine is always supporting and guiding you. And isn't this a beautiful card? And there's a little owl there, a wise owl. And we've got the moon there, which, there's a quality of the unknown here, but there's that wise owl that is there. And perhaps he will guide you. I think the most important card is the card of creation here. You need to create. You need to create, to have a job where you feel that you are really helping people and being there for them, and having your creativity create something very special for them. And I'm just excited for you, Rachel, because I think that whatever you decide is going to really fulfill you. Thank you. It's an honor to read for you.
Thank you, Nancy. That was beautiful. And Rachel says, I need a new plan. I'm almost ran away yesterday. Cards for either. Thanks. Okay. So Rachel, I did get some good cards for the art program. Okay. The first one I got that you really need to focus on is I got the Nurturer reverse. This is the Queen of Gems, the Queen of Pentacles, and she's upside down. So you may be protecting your privacy to the point of being emotionally cold or a little insensitive right now. But patronizing the arts and working for charities can provide you with social connections, but people you may encounter will still disappoint you because you have very high standards, my dear. Okay, because you hold those standards to yourself. So to build a better relationship with others, you can protect your good fortune and care about those you care about, but try not to be too judgmental, especially when people let you down. Okay, there are people that are not going to be able to help you throughout this process because they're not as grounded in some areas. Okay, so and this also tells me that they can unground you as well. Okay, so try not to overspend or get into too many financial obligations right now because they can negatively affect the status of your career. But they really do, they support class taking, but you do need to they're saying stop judging people by what they have and start appreciating them for the things that they're working on. Okay, so you have some people in your environment that are a little childish. All right, and I think we've picked that up in previous readings, and they're asking you to be a little less judgmental because they do have something to learn from you. The reason I say that is I got the Eight of Gems. This is the perfectionist card. This is kind of what you're putting out there and what other people are picking up, and you're getting this in the workplace as well. When this comes up, you just need to avoid perfectionism. You could have a great job, but if you are not focused on the perfect, if you're too focused on perfection and you're not looking at the little results that are coming through, you might not fully see the project to its fruition or to its, okay, what are you guys saying? Stop being controlling. That's what they're saying. They're saying don't be overcritical, don't withhold praise, don't let fear in, mistrust, or control stand in the true way of love. When you do that, you're going to be able to help a lot of people. And you said you helped a friend today, so you said a little haha, yeah. So there's some stuff there, and I'm glad that they. Yeah. So you're saying that, yeah, art people are nasty, but you want to go into the arts. That's why I'm picking this card for you, sweetie. If you're going to be working with these people, you're going to have to put this down and try to work with them a little bit. Okay. So that's what I picked up there. This is the block that I see that you can work on a little bit. This is going to help you move into this. I got the Princess of Wings upside down. This needs to be right side up. So they're asking you to work on your communications a little bit if you take on the art position, because that's the one they're pointing me to. If you look at her upside down, she could be misinterpreting another person's signals. She could be thinking that, they're suggesting something when they're only teasing. It's the ability to be clear in your thoughts will be tested when you get in and around these people, because you're coming in with a little bit of your own perfectionism and morality. Okay, so they're saying issues regarding gossip and privacy and discretion and like maybe some big mouths in the community may come back to kind of haunt you a little bit. So If you find that people are intolerant or disapproving or kind of putting out negative emotions, make sure they're not yours, but also try to laugh off the petty indifferences and try not to try not to accept any harsh judgments of yourself or of others as you go through this process, because you're coming in as a very judgmental energy. Okay. That's what my cards picked up on. I did get Virgo. So be a bureaucrat. Think about all dotting those I's and crossing those T's, develop really good boundaries and think about it like a business model, and your career will be successful in this area and you will find balance. But in order to find balance, balance is all about Libra. It's partnerships. This is the complete opposite of your moon, Rachel. You have that Rahu moon conjunction in Aries, and this is sidereal Aries. And that's the real sky calculation, and it's opposite Libra. Libra's all about cooperation, roommates, getting along in big groups. And so they said this will be successful if you take on more of that headset. Okay. And I also know you've been hurt at work. I've been hurt at work too. And they're saying you got to just kind of laugh off that stuff off, because in a sense you are judging them, because if you look at what you're saying, it's very judgmental. Okay. And I'm not coming from a place of judging you. I'm coming from a place of love. Okay. Because I want you to be successful in this job. So this is the affirmation card that I got for you. This beautiful rainbow with a diamond. Okay. I am open to different ways of being. Like the rainbow includes all the colors of the spectrum. We must each be tolerant and inclusive of our human family and strive to live in harmony. That's that beautiful Libra energy. We can each learn something important from each other. Okay, so yeah, I'm saying yes to the expressive arts certificates. If you make those major changes, I did not get anything regarding public health from my cards. They wanted me to focus on the arts, because that's why I got the Queen of Gems reverse, which tells me unless you fix some of those characteristics we talked about, you may not be successful. Okay, so it's a yes, but for the arts, and I got nothing for the public health one. And you're saying, I wasn't sure if you pulled from my current job or a future idea. It was a little bit of both, but your current emotional reactivity at work will get in the way of the art job. That's how they're linked. Okay, so you're going to have to change your headset a little bit. Okay, sweetie? Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. I hope that was helpful, sweetie. And I know this is hard for a very Rajasic, Aries, go-getter kind of mind like yours, but you kind of have to slow down and let other people in and, set those beautiful boundaries like you do, but don't allow them to keep you from being part of this community that you're moving into. All right? Okay. Love you, sweetie. All right. So our next tipper is Miss Willow Lane, and then we have Lalima, and then Lightfoot, and then Joyful Journey, and then Hypnicity, and then Bartholomew. That's a great name. Okay, Miss Willow Lane, let me find you. Send you lots of love, Rachel. You're welcome, sweetie. Okay, Willow Lane, can I get an energy reading for my current travels, please? Ooh, that's fun. Okay. It's clear. Ooh, lots of cat energy. Yeah, Willow, I don't know if you're into the big cats, but they're coming up in your images here. And you're going through some heartache, sweetheart. I'm sorry about that, but you're going to get through it. Oh, let's go see here.
Willow, I got 3 cards for you. The first one it says no problem. You are not meant to struggle and fight your way through. Drop the concerns of your ego and watch imaginary walls crumble away. You've already won. And
That's awesome.
you know, sometimes it's just really hard. We get in our own way sometimes, you know. And the second card is you are the breath. Listen and connect to your intuition. You have a lot of answers yourself. You just have to quiet your mind and listen, because your spirit guides, they're all around you, and they're waiting for you to talk to them, to communicate with them, because they love you dearly and they want what's best for you. But you know, you have to communicate with them, and open that line of communication. The next card is a card of joy, and I love this for you. It says you are being guided to do more things that make you happy. And you know, if you're not feeling happy, just go outside and look around at this beautiful world. Put your feet in the grass, um, and just embrace all that is. And I don't know. I see positive energy around you, Willow. But I think you're you're getting in your own way somehow. So maybe you can kind of clear some of that away, and embrace joy instead. That's what I have for you.
Beautiful. Thank you, Nancy. And we hope that was helpful, Willow Love. So I got really similar cards to Nancy. You can't make this stuff up, right? I got Leo. Girl, it's time for you to shine. Okay. Leo is center stage. She's queen. You are a queen. Okay. The reason I say that is the second card, as I went to my enchanted tarot, and I got the strength card. This is my understanding card. This is the lady and the tiger. So we've got the tiger and we've got the lion. This tells me that you embody strength. You're not only, and you're also a healer, because this, you see the woman is silhouetted against the emotional moon, and it's and then she's got the infinity sign over a nursing hat. And so you're blessed with infinite wisdom. You have the strength to stay positive regardless of your circumstances and what you've been through. You have so much strength. So you have, that they're saying is, you have to balance the aspects of yourself that are human, animal, and divine. It may seem impossible, but love, kindness, and a brave heart can bring all of these parts of us into balance. So when you develop these qualities in yourself, you're going to be able to bring them into balance, and they are going to be recognized by others in return, and you'll be more respected, because they're showing me that you were disrespected in the past. A lot of women are in this culture. So you'll soon know what heroism looks like, is what they're telling me. And it's because someone is going to look at you and see your courage and be just incredibly inspired by it. And it's going to allow you to help others in need that have those thorns in their paws. Okay. So you can share the ups and downs of life with other people. You have patient regard and concerns for other people's well-being, which is very rare now. You can endure difficult times. And this tells me that you could also, bring in some good energy in and around you, but just use compassion and understanding to express yourself, and not force anger or brute strength, because you're a very beautiful and divine soul. And they showed this light around you that's attracting good and bad energy. So this is the bad energy that I picked up on in and around your environment that you're still healing from. I got the Ace of Shells reversed. This is an emotional card. This is the same as the Ace of Cups reversed. So basically, you were with someone who left you they didn't just leave you unfulfilled. They left you deeply hurt. Okay. They were very thoughtless with their actions. They had a lot of childish behavior, and they're a very ego-driven person. So you need to get past this inhibition to hold on to this old wound. Sorry, they're showing that you're holding on to an old wound, and you need to kind of let some things go, because you're harboring unconscious shame that needs to be examined and healed. And this is very common after abuse. So I'm going to tell you something, Willow. It's not your fault what this person did. They were childish, and they've got a lot of growing up to do, and they're a bit of a baby soul, especially on the emotional sphere. We're in Kali Yuga. There's 8 billion of us on the planet. A lot of souls from the lower realms are coming up, and they do not know how to react in these human forms. It's difficult, but you need to protect yourself and your energy and your beautiful divinity from that energy, okay? When Nancy mentioned that you had guides on the other side, I asked who there were. I got Assault, Undying Love. Isn't she beautiful with all the flowers around her? And it says, the love you have shared is eternal, regardless of the situation. You, my dear, are full of love and beauty and kindness and all of the things that the rest of the world is desperately in need of. Okay. You have an undying love in you and a big, beautiful heart. Make sure to protect it and attract the right people to you, but don't let this Ace of Shells reverse energy get in the way of your personal power and your strength and your big, beautiful heart. The second one I got was Sedna. This is, you have an infinite supply, and I love the whale tail in the background. And they both have a lot of flowers around them. So I think it's important for you to be around flowers. You are supplied for today and all of your tomorrows. So if you're feeling lack, if you're feeling as though this other person shook up your material world, know that you have guides on the other side, including Sedna, that can help you through some of those emotional upheavals. I did pick an affirmation card for you to bring into the week. This is perseverance. You see how the hand's coming out of the water? It's coming out of the water. It's not sinking in. Okay. I keep going no matter what. Perseverance is the secret of all successful people. Without it, ambition, talent, and even genius and luck are not enough to get you where you want to go. Any healing modality requires patience and perseverance. You are becoming a strong healer for others, and you are going through the gauntlet right now. That's how I got into a lot of the stuff that I'm doing as well. You're not alone. A lot of empaths have to do defense against the dark arts training before they can be of help to others. It's part of our passage through this, so for some of us, through this gauntlet, because what it does is it gets rid of the energies in and around our environment that are going to keep us from our highest self and from our guides. The number one thing you need to do for the rest of the week is you need to spend more time sleeping, resting, and taking out time for you, because they're showing a lot of energy in and around you, and also allowing other people to take more responsibility for their actions in your life. I hope that was helpful. I'm going to see if you said anything. Let's see. Okay. They're holding the reins on this spiritual journey, but I've been super emotional since it started. Okay. You're a Leo sun. I am too. That's wonderful. That means in Vedic, you're a Cancer sun, which makes you very emotionally sensitive. A Pisces moon, that's even more sensitivity, and rising. My Lord. So, yeah, I don't know if you're toward the end or toward the beginning of each sign, and I could tell you what your Vedic is, but yeah, that's a lot of empathic energy. So I'm sending you tons of love. So is Heather. Thank you, Miss Heather. It's so good to see you. And Sherry's here too. Love you. And you're broken. Okay, you're not broken. I got the cards to prove it. You are a strong, beautiful healer. And you are going to be able to go right up to tigers and pull the thorn out of their paw without even thinking about it, because you will have all of those big, beautiful boundaries in place and all of that training under your belt when this is over. Like, I can now go out and spot predators a lot better than I used to. So, but know that they are attracted to your light, and you went through that so that you could develop those big, beautiful boundaries for helping others in the future. Yes, I love that too. That's been my 2023. It's just like every time Saturn goes over one of my planets, it's like, here we go. So, and Willow, I'm sending you lots of love. So is Joyful Journey and everyone in the audience. And and Rossi's here too. Good to see you, Rossi, sweetie. So, and I'm so glad that resonated for you too, Jeff. That's great. Love your comments, guys. Oh, and Heather we were at the river today. What a beautiful cleansing. That's a great thing to do, to cleanse away all that yuck from the collective stuff we're going through. So, all right. So I hope that was helpful. And we're going to go on to our next question. We have Lalima next. So Lalima, make sure you're here. And then we have Lightfoot, Joyful Jen, Hypnicity, and Bartholomew. Love that name. All right. So I'm going to... That's your son? Oh, that's such a great name. Did you name him Bartholomew? That is the cutest. I love that name. Where did you get the inspiration for that?
it is it's who he's going to be for this Halloween. He has a huge
Okay.
Halloween party every year, and
Uh-huh.
so he's taken on that name until then.
That's fabulous. It's so creative. I get
Yeah.
joy when I say it. That's just it's like you say certain names or you see certain colors. That's just a very joy-filled name. So that's great. Okay, so let me find your question, Miss Lalima. Just a general from your guides. Okay, sounds good. Okay. Ooh. Okay, you're going through some interesting, a lot of bird energy with you. That's interesting. Lots of birds. Looks like you're organizing your thoughts a bit right now. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Okay. So, Miss Lalima, the main energy that I got in and around your situation. Let me go ahead and get this. All right, is I got Virgo and I got 10th house. So your guides want you to, of course, focus on your career and be very bureaucratic about it and set boundaries. And I know you've heard this in a number of other readings, but they want you really hyper focused on your career. And Virgo, they're they dot their I's, they cross their T's. They're the bureaucrats of the zodiac. They keep the wolves away from the flock. They are the ones that keep society running in a very orderly manner. So they're saying you need to take your approach to your career from a very down to earth, practical perspective. And just to let you know, the eclipses this year are occurring in sidereal Virgo. So you might have a little bit of up and down there, or just some confusion in that area because of the eclipse energy. Okay. The first card I got for you to provide me with a little clarity about what was going on with the career is I got the perfectionist card reversed. So they're saying, again, avoid perfectionism. You'll be recognized for your abilities, but don't focus too much on the results. Just go one step at a time. Don't rush yourself. Okay. They're saying an imbalance of resources, status, or achievement might present problems in the career right now. Okay. So they're showing me that someone's being very overcritical. They're withholding praise. They're allowing fear and mistrust and control to stand in the way of this area. So make sure this isn't you or someone in your environment. And if they are, set that big appropriate Virgo boundary. Okay, once you do that, I got a really good card for you. Okay, Lalima, this is just good. This is the kind of attitude they want you to take on. And I know I just did this for Rachel, but it came up right for you. Okay. So you may feel inexperienced and not ready for the responsibilities that come with a new job coming your way, but it's time to try, is what they're saying. They're going to be challenged. So communicate your feelings, your hunches, what you're kind of learning along the way at this new position. And they're saying that you're literally they're saying you're pregnant with ideas and like lots of really fertile, imaginative thoughts regarding how to get certain things done. So be careful that, okay, what else? I don't know if you've thought about intuitive counseling, but they said you would be a really good one in addition to your practice. So if you're looking into using any psychic gifts that you've picked up along the way and incorporating that into your practice, it is supported, obviously, because of various medical guidelines and stuff. You'd have to keep some of those things to yourself. But there's something in you that's going to help you it's going to enable you to navigate uncharted waters. That's what they're showing me. Okay. So, and in addition to that, I got that you need to think extremely, what's the word I'm looking for? Practically, given your situation. Okay. They're saying research more, communicate more, do lots of, get online, go through books, take classes, get on the internet, seek knowledge. What else are they saying? They're saying information will change your life. Okay. You're going to be able to see the strengths and weaknesses in people, ideas and designs. If you're looking into writing, communicating, consulting, Any type of intellectual stimulation is greatly supported in your career right now. And they're also saying that in keeping a journal or just writing little blurbs about your everyday life would be very helpful for you later. Okay, so taking on this very mental attitude when it comes to work. Then I got 2 affirmation cards. The first one I got was organized. You see all the birds there? I got a lot of wings in your chart. So birds represent thoughts, our mental awareness of our situation. I take time to organize my life. That's a very Virgo thing. The time and effort it takes to make lists and schedules and put things in their proper place is an investment in yourself and always pays off, especially when you're trying to do something challenging. So they're saying communicate, write, make lists, make plans, make schedules, make a spreadsheet, do everything you can to make yourself as organized as possible and get all these birds in order. All right. And all those thoughts in order because they're a little scattered. And then I got the Intuit card. That's why I said an intuitive counseling kind of position might be good to incorporate into your practice as well. I listen to my hunches and feelings, sit quietly with a trusted friend and let them ask you questions, both theirs and yours, without censoring your words. Give voice to the proverbial feeling tones that come in response. That voice is your intuition. So your guides are going to be working with you on this aspect as well as your intellect, which is why I got all of those wings and birds and things like that. So when you marry your intuition and your intellect, it's going to bring you, you're going to be a powerhouse. Okay, Lalima. So that's the main energy that I got for you. See if you said anything. Okay, well, we hope that was helpful. All right, I'm excited to see what Nancy has for you. Thank you, Lalima.
Lalima, your guides are wanting you to do some shadow work. There is something that you're holding on to from your past that you buried deep inside you, and your guides want you to let go of this, Lalima. And when you do that, you will see yourself as you truly are. This is the card of self-realization. And, you are enough and you are perfect the way you are. But there's some kind of shadow work that you need to do to release something that is troubling you, that is that you're hanging on to, and you just need to let it go and blossom. See the light in that card? I love that for you. But you also notice, look, it's kind of like an uphill thing. It's not easy to do shadow work. But the next card that came in for you is just beautiful. It is Raven Spirit, and the card of truth. And I looked up Raven. Now, ravens and crows are very similar. So I wanted to read you what it says about Raven. It says, magic is in the air and something special is about to happen. Pay attention to dreams and visions, especially colorful and powerful ones, as these are an indication of prophecy. In any undertaking or any relationship, be very clear as to what your intentions are, because whatever they are, that's what will manifest. You're gradually shape-shifting to a more confident, powerful, and spiritually based you that will continue to emerge the more you let go of your old self. You'll observe an increasing number of synchronistic events over the next few days, so just notice these, appreciate them, and don't try to figure them out. And the final card that I got for you is the card of inspiration, and I love this for you, Lalima. It says, your love and light and wisdom touch the hearts and minds of many. You will be instrumental in helping another person change the course of their life. Miracles, inspiration, and healing result. And I love that for you. That is just so powerful. And that's what your guides have for you.
Oh, beautiful. Thank you, Nancy. And we hope that was helpful, Lalima. Okay. Yes. Oh, good to see you, Seth. Anagaraka Yoga. Yep. Okay. So thank you, Lalima. It's always wonderful to have you on. So just to let everybody know, we have Lightfoot and then Joyful Jen and then Hypnicity and then Bartholomew and then Miss Susan. Welcome, Susan. Okay, so our next one is Lightfoot. Let me find your question, Lightfoot. I know you're up here somewhere. What do I need to do to move forward spiritually? Okay, Lightfoot. So I've got some cards for you. The first one I got is they are sending you signs, lots of signs. The energy that you've been putting in is going to come back to you in a very positive way. Okay. Um, they they're saying that if you sit down and you communicate with them in any modality that you choose, any means of communication, they will send you signs and signals. Uh, and they're going to come quickly. Okay. So they're ready. They're like, so they're saying pay attention to the signs and symbols, including body language, as they're as important as words. Make plans now, not later. Live your life in a unique way. Follow your bliss. But just to give you an example of how you can see a sign, Nancy mentioned crows. They're very special to me because I have a special relationship with Shawnee, and when you feed them, that's it's a way to pay back your karma and honor his lessons. So basically what they're saying is that you do have some lessons coming your way. They're going to prepare you for them. They're going to help you step into these things, but you need to be prepared to hear them. Okay. Um, they're saying that you're struggling to tune in. And so I said, why is Lightfoot struggling to tune in and hear them as clearly as they're trying to come through? And I got the 10 of shells reversed. This tells me that you had a major emotional upheaval in your life. This is the same as the unhappy family card. Okay. So you may not be feeling as successful or respected because of this event. Okay. Um, you, you were diminished. Your value was diminished is what they're showing me. They're saying interference from friends and relatives complicated a lot of things. Um, they're saying that you're worrying about trying to fix the really frustrating, dysfunctional family interactions, and that's just a complete waste of your time and energy. And they're also saying to stay away from manipulative or unstable people because they're going to affect your reputation. So that's the block that I see. But I did go to my karma cards and I got Jupiter in the 12th house. You're wide open. And you just entered Taurus right now. So the 12th house is all about hidden things. It's our spirituality. It's our connection to our guides. And Jupiter is the guru. He is of the devas. And so he can help you connect to your guides. So you're wide open in this area. It's like, pass me one. You're good. Okay, Lightfoot. You just kind of have to work through, as Nancy said earlier, some of those shadows because they can block what you're able to hear. I did go to see what was going on in the relationships, and I got it's time to take back control of your life. Don't let those negative thoughts and behaviors affect you and your self-worth because you're a big, beautiful spirit with a very strong connection. Because when I get Jupiter 12th house, you're tuned in. That usually indicates that someone doesn't have a lot more birds here. Okay. And then get to know your guides a little bit more. It says, as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. When I do my mantra practice in the morning, I follow it up with breathing and meditation, and they will come through even when I'm doing the mantras and start talking to me and be like, you know what thing you did yesterday? And they'll get involved and they'll like push me in a better direction. Okay. And they do the same for Jonathan too. Jupiter loves talking to him. It's really cute to see that because he's strong in his chart. And so once you get back control of your life and you get rid of some of that negative, you're going to be able to hear them loud and clear. Okay. So this is the affirmation I have for you for the week. This is the inner child. Breathe. I am a child within. The child you were still lives within you and needs to play and feel secure. I breathe in the innocence of a child's mind that sees all things as if for the first time. I am filled with a childlike joy and zest for life. I breathe out the illusion of age. So it sounds like once you do some of that inner child work, you deal with some of the family emotions that have been, held on for too long, manipulative relationships, things like that, you will be able to hear the guides a little bit better. Okay, Lightfoot, I hope that was helpful. I'm sending you lots of love. Shadow work's never easy. I'm going through it myself. Eclipses will do that, and you're not alone. Okay, sweetie. And I'm excited to see what Nancy has for you. And hi, Samika. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome from Twitch.
Lightfoot, I have 4 beautiful messages for you. The first is to open up to your spiritual gifts. Remember that your true nature is spiritual, not physical. The angels are sending you messages to guide your soul's growth. And here are birds again. Look, these are hummingbirds. And the path that you are on, your guides want you to know that you are in the process of ascension. This is a card of transformation. It's the end of one cycle and the beginning of another. And this is a card, you are transforming. Your guides are around you, and they're waiting. They're waiting for you to acknowledge them and to commune with them and get their messages on your path to transformation. The next card is the card of passages. And I want you to look at this. It looks like a lot of different portals, doesn't it? And it says, spiritual signs of inclination. You're walking through passages of your transformation. So see, here are two cards about transformation for you. And then finally, this is so beautiful because I was talking about portals. Look at this one. With my thoughts, I co-create with the universe. And I want you to look at that, Lightfoot. Look at the power in that. Look, and your arm, this is you. Your arms are up and you're heading right for that portal. You're being transformed. You're ascending. You're in the process of ascending. And this is just a very powerful time for you. And I just love it for you, Lightfoot.
Thank you, Nancy. And I love how I just love it how the readings mix together and we're able to provide a good reading. It's wonderful. Beth is here. Hi, Beth. Good to see you. And Sonia says, beautiful. Yes, Nancy's a wonderful reader. And Seth says, some of us live in the shadows. Well, sometimes you can learn a lot from our shadows, can't we?
Yes.
Yeah. So thank you, guys. And I hope I don't miss anybody coming in. I'm sending you lots of love as you all come in. Hi, Rossi. Good to see you too. All right. So the next, and then Lightfoot says, thank you very much. This has been very helpful. You're so welcome. That's great. Thank you so much for the feedback. Yeah, Seth, I understand 8th house, especially when like Saturn's transiting that and that Ashtami. Oh gosh, yeah. Ashtama Shani is a lot of fun. I have that in my annual chart this year. Woohoo! All right. So our next question is Joyful Journey. And then we have Hypnicity, Bartholomew, and Susan C. So let me find Joyful Journey's question. Miss Joyful Jen. Okay. What do you see coming for me in the next few months? I got some great stuff coming for you. Okay. The first thing that I got, Jen, and I apologize for the blur, is I got Gemini and I got Sagittarius. Now, these two signs are 180 degrees apart. Sagittarius is ruled by the guru. It's long distance travels. It's foreign studies. It's maybe it's studying a religion or a faith outside of the one that you grew up in. It would be like, it's kind of like me. I have a Guru Chandala yoga in my chart. And so I took on a different spirituality than the one I was born into. Now, Gemini is all about your neighbors, your friends, your speech, your self-efforts, growing up in your own town and thriving there. So these are 180 degrees apart. So you're being asked to balance these two modalities of yourself. This is my Rahu and Ketu. So the balance is still feeling a part of a community, but also studying something that's just completely and totally different and bringing it back to the collective, like Chiron, the wounded healer, did. Okay. The reason I say that is I went to my Ganesha oracle and it just exploded for you. I loved it. The first one I got is you got some blessings coming your way. Okay, Jen, you see all those beautiful rose petals coming down? We do this during pujas. Is we have a one of the things that we give the deities and that we toss are rose petals, just their favorite flower petals that we give them. Like I'll show you this. I brought these for Brihaspati today because he's going over my ascendant, and so I bought him some beautiful yellow flowers to honor the beautiful work that he did for me when he transited my 12th house and helped me through a lot of the shadow work that I was doing. So there are ways that you can kind of tap in that way. Okay. You have some blessings coming in the next few months. I love that. They're saying they can prepare you for it if you go in and you start to meditate a little bit more. That's when you're going to get those clear answers and guidance from spirit. It'll also help you protect the blessings that are coming your way. Once you go through that, you are going to begin to experience a great feeling of accepting the way that things are. This is my acceptance card, and he's kind of holding a banana here. He's very cute and he's eating. So they're saying that you cannot move forward on your path until you release some of the blame, the anger, and the sorrow that you've collected on your life's journey. Okay. So spirit is asking you to forgive those from the past who have hurt you and be willing to forgive yourself too. And open your heart to the world outside and to the one within, that beautiful Atman or Holy Spirit. And this deeper state of recognition and acceptance is going to push you forward on this spiritual adventure, these blessings, that meditation. Okay. So they're saying you'll be able to love without judgment and live without predetermined opinions, and you can express your true self. Okay. So when your ego begins to align with your soul, which is what meditation does, it's such a relief. You don't have to control everything. You don't have to fix everything. You don't have to know everything. That's part of my shadow work because I'm a fixer. So if you've been overly serious, a little tense, start to remember a little happiness. Okay. Um, and they're saying you might, in the future, you're going to be able to laugh at things that used to infuriate you. Okay, that's a sign that you're leveling up. So your contentment will improve dramatically. You're going to be able to harness your ability to look at the world in a very spiritual perspective. That's what jyotish did for me. Is I was going through Saturn Mahadasha, and I couldn't really find the negative energies that were going on in my chart. And so I started studying Vedic astrology full time years ago. And it helped me get through Sati Sati, which is Saturn's transit over the moon. It's very difficult this year. And taking on that Vedic perspective gave me a more divine perspective of what was going on in my life. And I was much less stressed out. So that's what's happening in your world. Amazing stuff, Jen. I mean, I love it when I get cards like that. This is what your guides want you to do. They want you to sync with the moon. You can keep a moon journal. I do. Moon's in Capricorn today. I believe in Shravana Nakshatra. Then he's going to move into Dhanishta. Yay. And then they also want you to start making meals at home and focusing on dietary fiber. Okay, we got some avocado there. We've got some broccoli. Those are the things that your gut loves. Okay, so for entertainment purposes only, obviously consult your nutrition expert or doctor. And don't eat anything that you're allergic to. But they're saying that including more dietary fiber, vegetables, really good hearty foods into your diet is going to help you connect with your guides and meditate on a clearer level. I hope that was helpful, Jen, and I'm excited to see what Nancy has.
Jen, I got the first two cards. They both flew out of the deck at the same time, and they both are regarding letting go. The first one is let go of negative people and toxic beliefs. Your time on earth is precious. Invest it wisely and be mindful of who you spend time with. And the second one is forge a new path. When you make new choices, you create new results. Let go of old patterns and embrace the power of possibility. You are fully supported. So these two cards are asking you to let go. This is to forge ahead. I always have a terrible time. This is to forge ahead, a new path. And the next card is to go inward. It's time to connect with your inner child. And you know, we all have this inner child that is just waiting for us to go back and remember, and some healing, but also some joy. I mean, there are joyful things when you commune with your inner child. And then I love this for you. I feel safe and grounded. And look at that beautiful card. I love that for you. Joyful journey. Being outside. Today's May Day, so you know all the flowers and just, oh my goodness. It's a beautiful time of the year for us to be outside. But go inward and then make sure that you ground yourself. It's so important. That's what I have for you.
Oh, thank you, Nancy. I hope that was helpful, joyful Jen. And she says, what a great meeting. Just made a big salad for dinner. That's wonderful.
Ooh.
That's great for your gut. Yeah, they're very happy about that.
Yeah.
Oh, and thank you for the beautiful mantra, Seth. He just cleared all the energy in the chat. That takes care of all of our trolls. We appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, Jai Ganesha. Okay. It is a beautiful day in Seattle. Yeah, it's gorgeous. We're getting frost at night though, so we can't plant our flowers yet. And so
we can't hear. We're still getting some chilly weather here in the mountains, but
Oh, that's great. And just to okay, so let's see. You just Googled it. Yes, it's a great mantra for breaking up any stagnant energy or
mm,
blocks to our energy and things like that. So thank you for sharing that, Seth. That's wonderful. I do that before my mantra practice to clear out any karma. Okay, so just to let everybody know, we have Hypnicity and then Bartholomew and then Susan, and then we'll jump into lightning round. Okay. How are you doing on time, Miss Nancy?
I am yours.
Okay, thank you. So let me find your sticker, Miss Hypnicity, and I know that you're from my area too, so you're very aware of the beautiful weather we're having today. All right, let me try to find your question. Can I get a reading for the rest of the week? What signs should I look for from my guides? That's a great question. Thank you
Mm,
for answering that. Now, I've got some good cards for you regarding that. They're saying that you really need to focus on balance in your life right now, especially regarding relationships, because Libra is Aries rules the fourth house. It's us kind of coming out in the world, our own warriors. And Libra is the opposite. It's the ruler. It's the sign of the seventh house, the natural sign of the seventh house, ruled by Venus. So it's all about cooperation, getting along. It's getting along with other. It's seeing yourself in the mirror of other and working in compliance with that and cooperation with that. The reason I say that was I did get that I got the 4 of gems, but it came up reversed. This is my possessiveness card. So loss is possible even now, even if you hold on to what you have. Okay. So you may be overly possessive or trying to recapture what's clearly gone. And letting go of what you're thinking about will be a better course of action. Okay. So only something that fosters your spiritual growth and reflects your values should be retained and protected, even the material stuff. Okay. So if you have that, then fight for it. If you don't, then walk away. Okay. Um, if you or anyone in your environment is being treated as a possession, no one belongs to anyone else, even if they love each other. So set boundaries there. And know that and don't make, okay, they're saying there's a physical possession that has you really stressed out right now. I don't know if it's your house. Mm. I know that Seattle just had a big, okay, they're showing I know that, okay, I'm a renter, but I don't know what's going on with the tax situation, but there's something going on there. And they're saying save for a rainy day and don't hoard. Okay. They're saying be very, very good with your resources and keep an eye on them. Because I also know how expensive it is to live in this area, but there's some money stuff that's a little stressful. Okay. But they're bringing up. I got the 2 of wings. This is the opposite of the balance card that I got from Libra. Okay. So they're saying postponement can lead to neglect or outright abandonment. You have a real vacation is needed for you, but you can't take it yet. Okay. Because you've got there's a mismatch between what you would like to see happen, which is in reality. Okay. There's a disappointment that you don't want to have happen, but it's happening. Okay. They're saying to avoid procrastination. It can create stalemates in your situation. If you rest your mind and just stop worrying about it, you can create really great alternative ideas and viewpoints that will help you create more balance in this area. Okay. So try to be more discriminating, and that can come from a very calm place. Or else you can add a little bit more instability to your situation. So don't allow shallow or misleading people to try to make you doubt yourself, and you will get through this with time, especially if you come from a very calm and peaceful place, because I'm showing that they're showing me that there's some anxiety around this. Okay. Once you do that, I did get that change is going to come, but it needs to be enacted by you, because I got the lack of don't procrastinate on this. I got 2 of gems upright. So you will be able to cope with the constant change or busyness that follows making this decision. Stay centered, stay very flexible as it goes on. Keep yourself informed. Allow yourself to be whoever you are with. So, speak your mind, speak your heart. Don't be afraid to hold back. Okay. You're going to be having a lot of things going on at the same time. Okay, they're showing me that you're juggling a lot of priorities, but they're saying keep your options open and really take the time to figure out how you really feel and stay busy and involved in a variety of activities. Because the issue that you're facing now is how to best juggle your relationships, your career, your family, because of this upheaval that I'm seeing. Okay, and they're saying that once you make this change, extraordinary circumstances are waiting for you, but it's a big one. All right. The reason I say it's a big one is I did get the perseverance card for you again. Whenever I pick a card more than once, it's for the collective. Okay. This is some eclipse energy. I keep going no matter what. Perseverance is the secret of all successful people. Without it, ambition, talent, and even genius and luck are not enough to get you to where you want to go. Any healing modality requires patience and perseverance. So you're going through you're slogging through some stuff. Okay. That's kind of what I'm saying. What else, guys? Okay, so I'm going to go on to the next one. I am a soul, and you see the dragonfly there. You might want to look them up. They're all about transformation because I feel like you're going to be going through a big change. I am a universe observing all over universes. I breathe in the realization that I'm not my name or what I do for a living. I am filled with the knowledge that I am a soul traveling onward. I breathe out the illusion of being separate from all there is. Don't get overly attached to a possession or a lifestyle that you have lived for a long time, because it could be holding you back from something even more amazing. That's the main energy that I got from your read. You're going to get through this. You're going to find that balance, but there's some work that you need to do to instigate the action needed to move you to the next step. Okay, hypnicity. Let's see. I'm on disability and my husband was injured at work a few years ago. We're in litigation with his former employer. Okay. Thank you for that background. I planted seeds years ago for building a permaculture community. Oh, wow. Okay. And thank you for the love. Thank you for sending that to Hypnicity, Sonia. We appreciate that.
Yes.
So yeah, if you're experiencing blocks, I'll go ahead and give you Seth's mantra that he shared. Everyone in the audience can say this, and it's Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. And if you just do that 3 times, you can clear all the negative energy and blocks out of the room and start talking to your guides. That's the beauty of Ganesha. So the star, Zamika. Okay, so I'm excited to see what Nancy has for you. So thank you so much.
Well, the first card that I got for you with a message from your guides is for you to be patient. And it says everything soon will come to light, and then you will see things will be all right. And look at the end of that long walk. There's beauty there. Just have to be patient. The next card says, stay true. The need for validation from others is an illusion. You are not responsible for how others perceive you, but your responsibility is to stay true to yourself. And that's so important. That's so important. There's a lot of emotion there too. And this has also got water in it. It is silver vibrations. Your vibration is being raised to a higher level. You may be feeling that you are in this world, but somehow not of the world. This is the magic of creation at work in your life. As silver starlight enters your aura, your energy field is strengthened, giving you clear connection to spirit and revealing the greater purpose of your life. And the final card, I just love this for you. It's divine protection. Archangel Michael is shielding and protecting you with his light. And that is just beautiful. Call on Archangel Michael, and he'll be there for you. Ask for his protection and his guidance. And listen, because he'll talk to you.
Beautifully said, Nancy. And Jackie says, beautiful messages. So, yes, Beth. Yes. Does anyone want to every Oracle deck ever? Yeah, I am having trouble keeping up with the readings, Beth, because I keep looking at Nancy's cards. They're so beautiful. You pick beautiful, beautiful cards. You and Heather have a really good eye for picking cards. You really do. So it's beautifulely distracting.
Love oracles.
Yes. Well, picking the oracle is also a process in the oracle too.
Yeah.
So,
Yes.
all right. So, our next question is the lovely Bartholomew. Woohoo! I'm excited to see what your son has. I haven't met your son. This is great. I get to meet the family. Woohoo! So let me find your question, Bartholomew. I just wanted to stop and say hi. I hope everyone has wonderful. Love you, Mom, Nancy. Is it okay if we pull cards for your son?
Oh, yes.
Okay, just making sure we have
Yeah.
permission. Okay, that's great. I
I
did
think
pull
just,
some cards.
like a general, he would be
A
happy.
general?
Yeah.
Okay, sounds
Yeah.
great. Sounds great. Well, we're happy to support. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So, Bartholomew, let me go ahead and put your question up. The first one I got was the sixth house. This tells me that your spirit guides want you to step into some type of a role of service. This is also my contract employment card. Okay. So it's a full time job, it's service, it's doing a little bit at a time. This is an independent contractor kind of work. And then I got Sagittarius. This is a very focused, fiery energy. It's taking that scattered, fiery energy of Aries and it's putting it into a single point of focus. Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter, the guru. And so this tells me that this involves maybe some study outside of your community, what you may have stepped into. And you're, okay, what am I saying here? What are you guys saying? Okay, they're having you step into service in a very specific way. And they want you to be very careful with your energy as you step into this role. That's the main thing that they're coming across with, because I did get the Nine of Roses reversed. What this is my self-defeat card. That can threaten your prospects here. So practice a lot of discipline. That's that Sagittarian energy. Sacrifice those long-term goals. Don't sacrifice any long-term goals for short-term pleasures. Really take a lot of responsibility moving forward, because the discipline will help you acknowledge your needs and allow people to not take advantage of your good heart. Okay. So don't stay with a person or a job or a course of action if you can't deal with the pressure or demands that they're putting on you, especially if they're unfair. So, okay. You may have to cancel some plans or give up on something, is what they're showing me, because this is my wounded warrior card and it's upside down, which means that, there's some mistreatment taking place. Okay. So I asked for a little bit more about what's going on. And I got the Five of Roses reversed. This is the same as the Five of Wands reversed. So there was a bit of a conflict that occurred, but it's coming to a bit of a completion, but the competition is still a little fierce, is what they're showing me. There were some powerful forces and they were very overwhelming. Okay. There was some gossip, some jealousy, some insensitivity. There were some arguments that happened. There was some misunderstandings that might have decreased your self-esteem. And don't let that affect your servant heart. Okay. Be careful not to let any disagreements about little small matters upset you too much. And guard against actions based on, frustration or anger or prejudice. And if you suspect any disloyalty, just take a breather before you have a confrontation, because the information you're acting on may not be true in that moment. Okay. So just avoid those conflicts that I see coming from that particular area. I did get some great affirmation cards for you, and I got the celebration card. I celebrate each and every day. What a beautiful reminder to stay positive. Like all ritual, celebration connects us to the forces within ourselves and in our world that aid and sustain us. Ardent feelings can give us the energy to rise like bubbles, like these in the card, above all limits, whether real or imagined. So just making sure to appreciate all the little things in life. And if you get invited to that birthday party or that get together, take up the invitation. Because the second card I got was optimism. I see the good in everything I see. Is the bottle half full or half empty? Of course, it is both. And we can either see the lack or rejoice in whatever fullness we are blessed with. A positive attitude is crucial if you want to live well and heal. So what this tells me is you are going through some healing. The eclipse brought up a lot of stuff for us in the collective. You can see where it took place in your chart by looking at where your ascendant is and just counting the houses to where the eclipse took place. In America, it took place in the fourth house of real estate and mother, so we can expect some shakeups in the next couple of years there. Look at it where it's in your house, and that's where you're being asked to do some of that beautiful work and service. Okay. Thank you so much for joining us. And I love that you love your mom. That's so cute.
David, for you, I have what does your heart want? Be free to manifest your heart's desire. You have the power to do that. I have an energetic body and the power to transform myself and my life. I mean, here are two cards that say the same thing that came out. And the card of potential. You have unlimited potential. And the final card, look at this. Change beckons. The path is shifting. The road leads a new way. Do not be alarmed as change beckons today. So I have an idea of what that might possibly mean. But that's what I have for you, son.
That was beautiful. Thank you, Nancy. What a treat.
Yes, I've never read for David before.
Oh my goodness. Well, thank you for allowing me to be part of that. That was beautiful. That's awesome. Well, thank you for joining us, David, and lots of love to you, or Bartholomew.
Yes.
I love that. So I'm guessing that's the character. Is that from Spaceballs?
Yes.
I love it. That is so funny. Tells me you've got a great sense of humor, David.
Oh, yes.
That's great.
We have fun.
I love that. So I'm just pulling some cards for you, Susan. Okay. We're going to get to you as well. All right. So let me go to the questions. So we have Susan C next, and then we'll head into lightning round unless someone else tips. Okay. So let me find Susan. Any additional guidance about selling Mountain Grove and Cloudland B&B or about improving health? Very welcome. Thank you, lovely ladies. Oh, you're so welcome. So my guides want me to cover the health. Did you want to cover the bed and breakfast, Nancy?
Okay.
Okay. Unless your guides say they want to cover the health too, then that's just what the guides say. So.
Okay. Here, I had something fly out here.
Okay. Wow. Lots of stuff going on with the health here. Anything else, you guys? Okay. So, Miss Susan, you're at a bit of a crossroads with this. I know you've been putting a lot of work into this. I have too. All right. I got some very clear health cards for you. Love that your guys are so strong. Speaking of Jupiter in the 12th house, you've got it. So I know that you are super, super tapped into your guides and things that are coming through. So they're saying definitely spending time in meditation and listening to us and taking your cards out and letting us help you with this is very supportive because you have one of the strongest Jupiters I've seen. It's freaking beautiful, Susan. The two things that they have you focusing on regarding your health is the 6th house of, see all the fruits and vegetables there. The 6th house rules our daily routine and our health in Vedic astrology, in addition to hidden enemies, service to others, etc. So they love the fact that you are taking on your health as if it were a full-time job, because that's what they want you to do. Then I got the 12th house. That's where Jupiter is in your chart. So he is providing you with a lot of guidance regarding any hidden things that might not come to attention right away, because the 12th house, it's hidden things, it's spirituality, and Jupiter does very well there because he can connect us to the divine in the various forms that we need to connect with the divine. Okay. So you have a lot of spiritual support with Jupiter in your 12th house there, helping you with the health stuff. And that's probably why so much of your focus is there. Okay. I know that when Jupiter, he's transiting my ascendant right now, and he's been doing amazing things for my health. It's great. I can already see them happening. This is the thing. This is you're at a crossroads right now. This is the energy of where you're at right now regarding the health journey. This is a no and a maybe card because you're at a crossroads. So they're saying to take care. Your plans must be updated when things change. So this is an evolving process. It's not something that's like, do this, done. It's something that is going to require a lot of planning. And if there's any lack of planning, it can cause mistrust and you could drop the ball a little bit. Okay. So they're saying to establish your emotional equilibrium before making a big health decision. Okay. Avoid the tendency to blame yourself or find fault with yourself as you go through this. And because they're saying that a misuse of criticism can thwart your plans for happiness, reconciliation, for the deepening early stage of reconnecting with your health and your body. Okay. They're also saying not to make too many decisions at once because it's just going to cloud your thinking and your healing moving forward. So be careful of actions taken that that have cross purposes or that are self-defeating. Okay, because this came up upside down. Get out of your own way. Okay, that's the main thing they're saying. Don't be scattered. Don't be ambivalent. Poor planning can cause a lot of confusion. So plan, plan, plan is the main thing that they're saying. And I know you're excellent at that because you had one of the most beautiful weddings I've ever seen. Okay. I went to my creativity oracle because they were like, those are great cards for that. I got the Pulver Method, Free Associate, Flash, and Resurrection. So this is a little activity for you. Okay, Susan? Allow the first thing that comes into your mind without self-censorship to bestow a vision upon you. So go ahead and look at this card and tell me the first thing that you see. And that will help me determine what's going on. Oh, thank you, Seth. The giraffes. Okay, that's what I thought you were going to say. That's awesome. So don't do it alone. Okay, if you pick the wolf, I'd say this is something you're going to have to take on by yourself. If you pick the fish, I would have said, you might have to go upstream a little bit to get this going, but you pick the giraffes. Get a partner that will help you plan and stay accountable to all of the beautiful changes that you're making to your health. Okay, don't do it alone. A coach, a partner, someone to be your cheerleader along the way is really important. So it's good to have a teammate as you come across this. All right. So that's awesome. And then I got the flash card. It's beautiful hummingbird. I know that Nancy just mentioned these. A creative flash of inspiration will come to you quickly and give you the perfect solution. So there is going to be some kind of a spark that's going to help you with this next stage. All right. Then you're going to be able to finally resurrect out of this. So you see the hummingbird here, there's the flash, and then it's rising above the situation. Reconsider a project or recall a person from the past to resurrect an idea. So this flash is going to bring up something from your past that's going to provide a solution to the health problems that you're having now. I did go to my Art of Affirmations, and I got the best card for you for health. I got the water card. Okay, this beautiful fountain. I enjoy drinking lots of water daily. As populations soar, water becomes more precious. Those lucky enough to have access to as much pure water as they need should drink lots of it to purify themselves and work to end water waste and pollution. So make sure you're getting enough hydration in your body. And they're really pointing out the water. Oh, you're getting an MRI soon. Okay, that's great. So make sure you're drinking enough water, but that does tend to help with a lot of health stuff because we can forget, especially if we're very busy throughout the day or getting things done. And make sure your electrolytes are at good levels. All right. So you've got this. You've got some inspiration coming your way. It just hasn't popped in quite yet. And if you do some of the things that I talked about, I think that you're going to be on the right track sooner than later. Okay. I'm sending you lots of love, Susan. And thank you so much for sharing your energy with us. I look forward to seeing you every week.
Susan, I got answers on both questions. The first two cards that popped out is I bless my body with nourishing food. And, that's the key. That's the key there, our nourishing food. And as I heal my mind, I heal my body. And that is so important too. Regarding the sale, I got 3 cards, and the first one was set your intentions for exactly what you want. You have to decide whether you really want to sell it or not. And then you have to trust your wisdom when you do that. And then you have to have patience. So, I don't, that's what I have. I think that's pretty clear. And, we all need to eat healthy, don't we? And drink plenty of water, don't we? Yeah.
And Imelda says, I love that card. Yes, your cards are just off the hook, Nancy. I'm getting so distracted, you guys. Okay. Okay. Well, thank you so much to all of our tippers. And yes, I agree. Seth says that the eclipses and the Mercury retrograde through Gandanta Aries Pisces has put a lot of stress on people and effects on our health for sure, especially if you have an ascendant that's ruled by Mars or Jupiter or even Venus. So it can be difficult to go through those Gandantas. And Mercury's having a really tough 2024, you guys. He's going through multiple retrogrades through all the Gandantas this year. So if you have if you're ruled by Mercury, or you have a very strong air element in your chart, you're going to be feeling this a little bit more, especially if you have planets in Virgo or Gemini. Okay, so thank you for that, Seth. Love your Vedic knowledge. And then Susan says, yes, nutrition and water are basics. Yes, for sure. And I know that you're going to the best. And then appreciate your readings and thank you. You're so welcome, sweetie. Thank you for joining us. All right. So let us get to the lovely chatters who stuck around for lightning round. All right, we have Lisa, we have Mariana, and we have Sonia Pinola up first. So let us know that you're in the audience and we'll pull a couple cards for you. Oh, Lisa just left. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So I'll go on to the next one. Mariana Ivancevic, are you here from Facebook World? Let us know. All right, so Sonia is here. So we're going to go ahead and get to Sonia.
Okay.
And Sonia's question, can I get a general message from my angels and guides? Of course you can. And thank you for all the lovely emojis. I love the fairies and the dragons and the stars. That's great. So I got Mercury in the 12th house for you, Sonia. So you're going to be doing some shadow work involving your communications. I just mentioned Mercury going through all of the Gandantas this year. It's a rough ride for Mercury in 2024. So pay attention to the way that you speak, the way that you communicate. I struggle with this a little bit because my Mercury is in debilitation in Ravati conjunct Ketu. So it can create a lot of how do I say this? It's a very pure, beautiful energy for Mercury to be in, but he is an air sign, and so it's kind of like a bird that's a little too far out into the ocean. He feels a little he's not really sure how to get back to shore without overtiring himself. So make sure that this isn't draining you in your communications and just go with the flow as you go through some of these transmutations. I asked what kind of attitude that you can step into as you do this, and I got the King of Wings. This is the same as the King of Swords, okay? This is a very diplomatic personality. He goes to history to make decisions. He has a lot of common sense. He has a very broad understanding of human nature, and he has a strong ability to solve problems. This is a very Aquarian king, a very airy king. So education, philosophical knowledge, they're very important, okay? I turn to Vedic astrology for my understanding of the world, and it really helps me logic out the types of energies that I see coming with the planetary energies and within the collective so I can prepare for them. So try to stay assertive, stay focused, try to take control of your mental state. What else can you do? Share your philosophical insights and maybe get a little bit more into studying philosophy and sharpening your mind a little bit. And that's going to help you moving forward to the next phase. So I hope that was helpful. And I'm sending you lots of love as you go through that Mercury 12th house energy that I picked up on. It can also help you connect with your guides. Your intellect can be transmuted with that energy as well. So if you're looking to study a modality, it's supported.
Sonia, I got two beautiful cards for you. The first one is Archangel Michael is opening your heart, allowing you to love more deeply. Ignite your heart. And look at that. Look at the heart is on fire. And look at his hands that are almost cradling your heart. And I love that for you. Opening your heart and allowing you to love more deeply. That is so powerful. And this is a card of healing. Angels of healing are with you. A time of healing is about to bless your life. Accept Archangel Raphael's emerald green light while I enhance your strength. So I think those are two very, very positive messages from your angels. I love that ignited heart.
And Sonia says, yes, I'm a Capricorn sun. Very cool. So the moon is going through you right now. I have a Libra rising. If that's Western, you're getting hit with the eclipses this year. So watch your health, Sonia. And then you're a Scorpio moon. Okay. So that would be Libra moon in Vedic. So actually, Libra, you're being really blessed emotionally right now. I did a post, a short on Adi Yoga. And if your moon is in Sidereal Libra, you're going to want to watch that because holy blessings. Good things are coming your way with that. Okay, Sonia. So, and then she says, oh, beautiful. Yes. And thank you so much, Nancy. Yay. All right. Thank you for your feedback, Sonia. We really appreciate you. And Seth is telling everyone, watch your nervous system and take lots of baths with the mercurial energy. Thank you. And Adi Yoga for Libras. Yay. Yes, Seth. You can look forward to that. I did a whole video on it. So woohoo. And it started today and it's going to go until the 10th. I have Saturn in Libra and I'm in Saturn Mahadasha right now. So I'm hoping that like he like lets up on me a little bit. So because he's been holy transformation, right? Okay. So, hallelujah, of course. You're welcome, sweetie. Awesome, awesome. We all need a break, Seth. You're in Key 2 Saturn. I'm in Saturn Key 2. So it's been fun. So that said, I pulled Key 2 for the next question. And so is Joyful Journey. Is Jamila here? Are you here, Jamila? You're on next. Jamila Strozier. I'll go ahead and put you up. Are you here? Are you here? Just waiting on you. You are here. Awesome. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you for checking in. Hi, I would love some advice about moving out of state in June. Am I overthinking it and not being realistic? Okay. So I gotta know, this is the South Node. Okay. So there's some kind of past life thing that might be blocking you right now. But then I've got some conflicting energy for you, Jamila, because I got the victory card, but then I got the 2 of gems. So things are possible, but you're going to have to make some changes before you make the move. So this is a yes and a no. So there's a lot of really busy change. You're juggling a lot of stuff. They're showing me that you might be a little inundated with just an incredible time of busyness, and you might be dropping the ball a little bit. Okay. So you're going to have to juggle your responsibilities a little bit more before you're able to take this on. And then that will make you a little bit more victorious and could bring you closer to your goal. But the main energy I got was the 2 of roses. Again, this is a yes or a no. 2 of roses, 2 of pentacles. So things are at a crossroads, but you are in a position of power. Okay. You can make, break, or even take this move to the next level. Okay. So they're saying to take a time out before you act, before you make this jump. And planning is more important than acting now. That's why I got the no card. So no, not yet. Okay. Contemplate where you are, where you've been, where you want to go, and with whom. Okay. Write it down if you have to. They're saying that you feel 2 ways about the situation. And there might be 2 different people involved to help you make this decision that you're kind of focused on, that they're showing me. That's what's causing a little bit of the indecision, is there are 2 options before you, is what they're seeing me. So they're saying keep both of those options going and consider them carefully. And prepare for a lot of intimate conversations about commitment. And don't be worried about any unintended consequences. But you're at a crossroads of making a decision, but not making a move. So that's the main energy that I got for you regarding the move. I hope that was helpful. Okay, Jamila? Hi, Ginger.
Jamila, I got two cards for you. I would say about moving in June. I don't know. This looks card says being bound. So I don't see you moving in June. The other card was the card of trust, and I'm trying to. I think that your guides want you to trust the process, but now is not the time. Now is not the time for you to do this. I'm not sure why, but I mean, I would say, wouldn't you say this is a pretty clear no, Michelle?
Yeah, I would say she's bound and she can't really move yet.
Yeah,
So there's some stuff
yeah,
that she has to do
yeah.
mentally to free herself.
And
Yeah.
if you look at this card, she has two sets of eyes,
Mm-hmm.
and to me that shows a certain amount of confusion that you need to just trust the process. That's what I've got. I hope that makes sense to you, Jamila.
Yeah, that's great. Thank you. And let's see. I have to find a house regardless. I think that's probably why you're balancing a lot of stuff, and there's more than one option that's becoming available for you. But the guides are basically saying now is a time to plan and plan very carefully and don't jump before you leap. Okay. So we hope that was helpful, Jamila, and we hope you come back. Oh, good. I'm glad that resonated for you. Thank you so much. And I love your picture. You're gorgeous. Okay. Yes, and the housing situation is crazy for all of us, Seth. Like I said, I've got America's chart for the eclipse and it's fourth house. So real estate's a little nuts in North America right now. So, and you are at a crossroad. Okay, that's the more reason to plan out and try to strategize, because there are a few things that might be missed that can cause some issues. But once you hit those strategies, it's going to be victorious. Okay. And we love you, Ginger. Thank you for joining us. It's always a pleasure to see you. As you can see, I made you a moderator because you're
So
amazing.
precious.
I know. I love Ginger. She's going to be on the show, I believe, next week. So I
Awesome.
know. She's so fabulous. Okay. Oh, she says, yes, my aunt and uncle were where I want to move. Okay. There's two options is what I got for the crossroads. Okay. All right. And see you later, Jane. Thank you for joining us. It's always a pleasure. Okay. So our next question is Imelda. Imelda, are you here, dear? I think I saw you in the chat a little earlier. Just making sure you're still here. You're welcome, Jamila. Thank you for joining us. We hope you come back and let us know how you're doing. I'm actually excited to see what your next jump's going to be and what you find. Imelda is here. Excellent. Thank you for checking in, Imelda. All right. Let's see. I don't get a specific question, so I just did a general for you. And I got North Node in the sixth house. They really want you to, the sixth house is service to others. It's contract work. It's also our health and our daily routine. And so if you've been thinking of putting some energy into your daily routine, changing your health up a little bit, adding a little voom voom, it's really supported because Rahu is there. Okay. He is all about inspiring us to take this very seriously. Okay. He provides that extra energy, but it's important not to allow the psychology of Rahu to fog you or set unrealistic expectations for yourself and your journey moving forward. So try to see this in a very practical way moving forward, because Rahu can affect our psychology. Okay. Make us a little ungrounded. So I asked the cards, like my guides, what cards would kind of represent what this energy looks like for Imelda. And I got the Two of Roses again. I got the Crossroads card. So now is the time to make plans in that sixth house energy and really kind of figure what you would like to see for yourself moving forward. And so I asked, what kind of attitude can Imelda take on to embody this energy? And I got the Prince of Gems upright. This is the builder card. This is a very physically strong person. They're assertive. They're very goal oriented. They're really great in organizational dynamics. So this is a very structured prince. Okay. This is all about taking care of business, honest, hard work. It's an investment. It's accumulating a lot of short-term efforts into a long-term solution. But a lot of patience is required as you do this, because this is the same as the Knight of Pentacles. It's slow and steady wins the race. So expect perseverance, sanity, common sense, grounding to come out of this. Try to not be impulsive regarding your health, because that Rahu energy is there. And just be a good provider to yourself and to your health and to your values, okay? Enjoy those earthly delights, bond, rejuvenate, do all of those beautiful things and incorporate them into your work and your daily routine. And that's what's being really supported right now. So that big, beautiful earthy energy, long-term planning is supported. Okay, Imelda. Oh, and I'm so glad that makes sense. Thank you so much. And that came up in therapy today. That's great. Yeah, I love therapy. All right. So, yeah.
The card I got for you is speak your truth. Stand up for what you believe in, regardless of the consequences. Speak your truth no matter what others think. It's time to stand in your own power for all the world to see. And the second card I got for you is a card of gratitude. Be thankful for all things. And look at the blessings that'll rain down on you.
Oh, that's gorgeous. Yeah, I need to go shopping with Nancy, you guys. Oh my goodness. Save a bunch of money up and go shopping with Nancy, because she's got great taste. Okay, a lot of the cards I use are from my mentors, Monty and Amy, and I just love, love, love their work and how they interact together. So they just speak to me. All right, so we hope that was helpful, Miss Imelda. Oh, so she said, "Oh my gosh, we covered that in therapy too, Nancy." So we covered it. That's great. Well, that's just confirmation that you've got a great therapist and you're on the right track. That's fantastic. I love hearing that. So, Miss Charlene, are you here? You're next in line. Is Miss Charlene Kramer here? Hi, Annie. Good to see you. So we're looking for Charlene Kramer. Beautiful flowers. Looks like a painting or a drawing. I love that. I know you're new, so I was hoping to read for you. I hope you're here. Wish I had Gerald's phone. Bring, bring. Pick up the white courtesy phone.
I don't know how he goes like this and he gets hearts all over the place.
Oh, that's a Mac user. Yeah, my friend Ramsey can do that too, where you go like this and then all the hearts come out. Yeah, Gerald's special.
Yes,
I have a PC, so yeah, he is he's our cowbell. He's so entertaining. Okay, so I'm not seeing the lovely Charlene. I hope you come back. I will do a roll call at the end here. We have Alicia. Is Alicia here? So I am looking for Miss Alicia. Are you still in the audience with us? Mm-hmm. Is Alicia still here? Alicia Toinita. And I apologize if I said your last name wrong. You can correct me in the chat if you like. Yeah, Annie, I agree. You can get those hearts for sure. Oh, you have a beautiful week and a blessed evening and a beautiful tomorrow too to you, Sonia. Thank you for that. That's so sweet.
Yes.
Okay, so Zamika, my favorite tarot card is the Star. So that's the answer to that question. Oh, Alicia's here. Yay! I was hoping you were here. All right. So I did get a yes for you, Alicia. I got Rahu, I got Aquarius, but I got third house. So what this tells me is you're going to be doing a lot of work together through your intellect and your communications if you do that, because that was the main problem. So I'm going to go ahead and read these cards as they are, because I got the planet, I got the sign, and I got the house. And when that happens, I read them across. So have faith in your vision by making the right connections. Don't worry about what's new and different about an idea or question. Now is the time to use an unconventional way and get your ideas going. And then I go, there will be the genius to experiment with your ideas. You'll get success from the discoveries of short-term thinking and trips, and you will benefit from the eccentricity of who and what is around you. This is basically, when I pulled this, I thought it was someone basically looking to study AI, because Rahu rules Aquarius. He's a co-ruler of Aquarius, and the third house of communications is a very airy sign. It's all about our intellect and how we interact with each other. So given that you want to get back together with Andrew, you're going to have to adopt this a little bit more. It's a very detached, mental, cerebral form of communication. It's almost the way that we interact with AI. That is what's going to help a little bit there. So the communication piece is why the relationship had some issues. Okay. Another thing that would really help the relationship, if you're looking to get back together with this person, is I got the generosity card. You can afford to be generous with the gift of your time and attention. And that goes for both people. You know, when it comes to relationships, there needs to be an equal give and take. The Bible, they call it equally yoked. And I love that parable, because if you take two oxen and you put a yoke on them, and one of the oxen is young and vibrant and full of energy, and the other oxen is maybe sick or can't pull the load, they're just going to be going in circles in the field all day long. You want someone with a similar energy, a similar vibe, and a similar set of goals to help you communicate the way forward when it comes to relationships. And if you can make that happen, then it is possible. But you're encouraged to step into that nonetheless. So that's the big change I see coming for you. And I hope that was helpful, Alicia.
The first card that I got is the card, it says spark. And if you look, there's a spark there in her heart. So I'm assuming that you want to get back with Andrew. And the second card I got is new beginnings. So I don't know. I guess it's possible, but is the ball in his court? Does he, I mean, you want to get back together, but you're not sure. You know what? If you have to ask, you know the answer.
Yep, there's that too. Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because I got the communication was all over the place.
Yeah.
I did pull a retreat card. It's time to disconnect and from the world. So just kind of take a breather and go into planning.
Yeah.
So.
Because there could be somebody else out there that is a better fit.
They could be.
Yeah.
And they could communicate with you better too, because I did get that was the main problem. And, you know, Rahu represents psychological stuff too. So make sure that you're not attracting mentally manipulative people as well.
Yes.
Okay. That's always important. So yes, the ball is in his court. Mm-hmm. Okay. So then this is his decision to make. Mm-hmm. And if you want to be back together with this person, you're going to have to communicate with a detached place.
And be yourself. Mm-hmm. Don't be who he wants you to be. Be yourself, because if he doesn't want you, your true self, there's somebody else out there that is going to see your energy and say, oh wow, you know.
Yep. So, and just to let you know, Alicia, when my first marriage, I always questioned my worth and where I was in the relationship, and it was very tumultuous. Now that I'm in a healthier marriage and I did my shadow work and I got through a lot of the stuff, I don't really question that as much anymore, because I'm in a healthy relationship. I attracted that energy. And about 7 years into my second marriage, I actually came to my husband and I gave an ultimatum. And you know what he did? He completely changed for me, and he changed himself for the better. So he said, you know what? That wasn't right. I'm going to change this about myself, because I love you and I love me. And I don't want to fall into this unhealthy pattern. And a few years before that, he'd said that to me. We keep each other balanced and we make sure that we don't fall into codependency, because that is the crook of a lot of relationship issues today. So But again, I got a yes, but you're going to have to do a lot of work. Nancy there's something better out there for you. So you're at a crossroads. You have a decision to make. You either try to make it work with this person, or you move on and to that new beginning that Nancy got for you. And there you go.
Mhm.
Okay, sweetheart. Whew. All right. So I'm not seeing anybody else. I think Lisa already left, Mariana and Charlene. If you're here, this is last call. And yep, we're going to go ahead and move on if you don't check in. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. All right. And I just want to, if anyone has the time right now, I see there's quite a few of you in the audience. Go ahead and in the description, you will find Nancy's link to her channel, and go ahead and subscribe, please, because she has lots of wonderful shows coming out. She does wonderful collaborations. And as you can tell, she's a very empathic, intuitive, and beautiful reader with an eye for beauty. So yes. All right. Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll do Ginger a solid. We'll go ahead and give one for you. Is that okay?
Sure.
And then we're going to go ahead and sign out. Okay, Miss Ginger Faye. You are always so generous with your readings for me. I really appreciate it. She gave me a smoking billet reading. Have you seen those,
Oh,
Nancy?
yeah, did one for me. Oh, yes. I've got it framed.
That's beautiful. I love that. She got the cutest little elemental snail spirit in mind. And I just adore him because I feed the snails outside. So I just thought that was so cute. Okay. Looks like you're going through some transformation on the home front, Miss Ginger. A lot of us are going through that. You're welcome, Seth. Thank you for joining us. I can see you, Corinne Ann. We're ending the show though because we've been on since 4 o'clock. Okay. That's Pacific. So we've been on for almost 2 hours. Thank you, Jackie. Oh, wow. Okay, let me just get rid of this window here. I keep having pop-ups today. I don't know what that's about. Okay, so Ginger, you've got some really amazing things coming your way. I got the 4th house and the 8th house. The 4th house, it's real estate, it's motherhood, it's what makes us feel secure. This happened in the United States chart. That's what the last eclipse did a little bit. So you might be rethinking home, family, where you're headed toward. Okay, so I asked a little bit about that and how you can move through this very transformative energy that I see coming your way. And I got the Enlightenment card from the Whispers of Ganesh. I love this. This just tells me that you are directly connected to your guides and to spirit. That's why I have you on the show, because you're the real deal, my dear. So they're saying to connect to true source to manifest your desires moving forward. As you know, the color purple is connected to the Sahasrara. It's the purple chakra connected to your well-being, mind, body, and spirit in this life. And if you're feeling a little blocked from connecting to source, it's usually due to anxiety. So just set a really clear goal on how you would like to better connect, and or just simply choose to meditate a little bit more. And they're saying that your psychic abilities will immediately connect you to the divine. You already have this gift. So open yourself up consciously to the opportunities that will help you reach your goal as you go through this transformative process. So they're saying, I know you've been through quite a bit on Earth, and you've overcome a lot of challenges, and they want you to release some of the limiting programs and emotional patterns quickly and easily, so that you can manifest your desires moving forward regarding this 4th house, 8th house thing that I'm getting. So you can create your life as you intend it when you come from this place of calm connection with source, and you can choose to live life fully and achieve real enlightenment where all things are possible, because I know that you're super connected. Okay, Miss Ginger, and I'm excited to read with you again this month. That's going to be fun. And Jupiter's on my ascendant, so you and Nancy are just double blessings for me. And I'm going to pick one more card for you. This is you. This is the goddess of compassion. I use my fears as signs that guide and protect me. Use this gift when your fears prevent you from acting in your best interests. Our fears exist to help keep us safe from harm and from repeating mistakes we have made. If we seek to understand why we are afraid, we can make fears of our fears our friend and helper, and not our master. It is important to avoid fearing success and the many changes it will bring. So you got some success coming your way, some beautiful spiritual energies coming through. It's just important to channel when you're feeling that anxiety, because you do have a very strong channel. Okay, Ginger, I hope that was helpful, sweetheart.
Ginger, I got the card Trinity for you. It's balancing decisions, priorities, and adapting to change. And I wanted to read something that is in this book. This is from the Earth and Bone Oracle.
Gorgeous.
And it says, when you have so many wishes, focus on manifesting one at a time. Your energy may be too spread out. Keep in mind, not every wish may be a blessing. Weigh the pros and cons and hyper-focus on one. Prioritize your energy to meet one goal and move on once achieved. You may be needing to pivot if what you seek isn't aligned for your greatest good. And the second card is I hear, speak, and express my truth. And I love that.
It's very freeing.
Yes. Look at that. And I'm going to bring in a little bit of dragon energy for you because I just got to do that.
Of course.
Dragon allies. We dragons now send you powerful, helpful allies who will stand by your side. Help each other, hand to hand, heart to heart, and see your worlds grow strong in love, freedom, and understanding.
And she sent you dragon and little notes and cute. And she goes, so true at the moment. Hearts and prayers. Needed to hear that. Thank you, Michelle. And she's sending you lots of love, Nancy. We just love your energy, Ginger. You're such a beautiful part of this community. And we appreciate you.
Goodness, yes.
Yeah. You're just a beautiful soul, sweetheart. Okay. So before we sign off, Miss Nancy, what have you got on the books? What can we look forward to from you?
Well, I think, let me see.
True.
This coming, let me see here. This coming Saturday at 3 p.m., I'm going to be doing readings with Scott, Jackie, Jacaranda, and Viviani.
Fun.
And then at 6 p.m., Ginger Faye and I are going to be reading with Farah from Faraway Astrology.
Oh my goodness, that sounds fantastic. Well, definitely all of Nancy's links are in the description. So go ahead and click on those and make sure to like and subscribe so you can keep track of all of the lovely things she has coming. I have an unboxing coming up. Sweetie, can you grab me the crystal spirit oracle that Monty and Amy sent over? So I'm going to be doing an unboxing. I haven't picked the date yet because I have to consult my cards and astrology before I do it. But given that Jupiter's on my ascendant, I'm really excited about it. It's right there on the bookshelf, sweetheart. So I'll be doing an unboxing of their newest oracle. It doesn't come out until May 28th. So it's basically it's designed to empower you to connect to your higher self. And it's a crystal spirit talking board. And it's brand new. They just came out with it. And so I will be doing an official unboxing. I haven't taken the plastic off yet and just kind of showing you what I see going on there. So that could be a lot of fun. Yeah. So this will be in May before it comes out on the 28th in stores. And then I'm on every other week with Marina. You guys saw me. Y'all saw me last night with her. And so I'm doing that every other week. And then I am here every single Wednesday at 4 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Central, and 7 p.m. Eastern for the last few years. So if you guys want to subscribe and follow, I'm here every week with a fabulous guest like Nancy. And we have Ginger next week. Super excited for that. And yeah, you can get your cards read because these are really tumultuous times for the world. And we're here to help and support and just try to be as calming and loving of an influence as you guys need to kind of get through those life's trials. Okay. So I'm not sure if I haven't announced when I'm going to be doing the unboxing yet, but if you follow my community tab, I will go ahead and post a reminder there. And I usually do it across all of my channels, including Twitch. Okay. So I will do it. I will do that for you. Okay. And then, you have Jupiter ascending. Okay. So that brings you a ton of luck. And it creates a lot of auspicious yogas, Ginger. So you are very, very lucky. And then let's see, the lovely Jackie Jacaranda has posted Nancy's information. So go ahead and please click that and give her a like and a love. Okay. So on that note, I just want to thank the lovely Nancy for joining us today. You have been such a beautiful guest. I'm so glad that we were able to connect.
I just, you have some lovely chatters.
Thank you. Thank you. I know we have a lot in common too. So, because we attract the same butterflies to our chat. So, I want to thank everyone, all the best chatters and lurkers in the audience. And thank you all for staying for lightning round, those who did. And we're sending you tons of love. And we will see you next week. And again, please like and subscribe. Take care, everyone.